But I would love to just share one quick story, which you reminded me with that whole me and we thing. There was this one rabbi that I was talking to, a friend of mine, and he was a teacher in a class, and he was talking about a lot about this I thing, like we're the generation of the I, he calls it. Everything's about me. It's all about, all of, like, it's so like egocentric. And he was trying to teach his students how to be more inclusive and how to be more, friendly with one another, and remove that unhealthy ego side of things. Like, he still wanted to teach the confidence, but he wanted to get rid of the ego part of it. Um, so he was like talking in a class, and he's like, oh, there's the iPhone and the iPad and the I this and the I that, and all this technology and all these I things, and he's getting really disappointed. And he says, just the other day, my kid comes home and he says, Dad, I want a Wii. And Dad goes, well, what's a Wii? He goes, well, it's this game, it's this thing, and there's these remotes and stuff, and I could have one remote and my sibling could have the other remote and we could play together. And the father's like, it's called a Wii? He goes, yeah, it's called a Wii. He goes, I love it. I love it. This is great. So they go to the store, like back then in Toys R Us and whatever, and he's like looking for this Wii, and he can't find it. And he asks the store guy, like, where's the Wii? So the guy goes, right there. And he goes, WII. His face is just,
That's such a...
what is wrong with our generation?
Oh my gosh, that's so...
But it really just kind of like reminds me of that. And this, it's a funny story, but it's really true. It's about, I love how you said the giving part, the relationship,
Yeah.
Baruch and I, a little bit of our backstory is that before we became, these kind of coaches and consultants and educators, we both worked in the relationship world. So I was starting off as a relationship coach, and marriage. I was actually learning how to be a marriage counselor, a marriage therapist, and one of the things that I was focusing on, and what I went through my, earning my hours and stuff, what I was working on with, the clients that I was working with, was the problem with our society is that we believe that relationships are a 50-50 thing, especially in marriage. So they look at it as a 50-50, like I have to put in and I have to get and I have to this and I have to that. And guess what? I wrote a paper and it said, well, that's the reason for the 50%, well, at the time, 50% divorce rate, because we're always going into this 50-50 thing. But like something that you said, you really like, and I mean, with our relationship, at least, I can only talk from our relationship. You really were there 100%. Like I got 100 from you. I didn't get 50, and it quickly escalated into this 100 situation where we were both giving 100 to each other. And that really speaks to what you're saying. What forms a relationship is coming entirely into there. And my wife and I like to say, there's no longer a me in the situation. So it's not me or it's not Liam, my wife, but it's a we. We have to learn how to create a we in this situation, not WII, a WE, but a we, and this is what relationships really is all about.
100%, and that's why I just love that. I mean, I remember I was looking at, I was talking to a relationship. This is a few years ago. Somebody that's in relationship and culture, that's in the people side of business, and we were talking about the me, and I was looking at the whiteboard, and I'm like, what if we just flip that W over? That M over, it becomes a W, right? It becomes a we. So it's as simple as, one small little change changes everything, right?
Yeah.
It changes everything, So, I think that is super important. I completely agree as well with the 100 giving 100%. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, when both people are giving 100%, right? What does it showcase? It showcases that both people are truly vested in one another's success, right? What drives me is Yermi and Barak's success, regardless if I get a quote unquote payout. I don't care about a payout, right?
Sure.
And truly giving and being genuine. Look at this amazing opportunity. I'm here. I was invited to this incredible live show, right? With all these amazing viewers, with these amazing comments that are coming in, right? And that just means the world to me, right? You know, and
Yeah.
that's the power of giving 100 and caring about each other and helping each other reaching those goals, right? And other things are going to come and other podcast opportunities. Hey, Jeremy, hey, Barak, here's a guest or here's a podcast you need to be on. And all of a sudden, this beautiful relationship, you know, just skyrockets, right? Of different opportunities and helping each other grow. And then guess what? When times are tough, right? And we all know that the recent times that we've been going through that has been tough, right? I can call Jeremy and Barak and say, guys, you know what? I've been struggling, you know, being vulnerable. I've been struggling. I'm having a really hard time. And you know what? Because you've been a person that you love and that you give, they're going to make some time to say, Hector, tell us what's going on and let's figure out what we can do. Let's see what advice we can do. That's the beauty of a relationship. A relationship is not transactional. If you make a relationship transactional, hence the 50%, it's not a relationship. It is not a relationship. If you make a relationship genuine, emotionally based, giving based, truly wanting one another to be successful without you expecting some sort of payback, whatever that is, that's when you not just only have, this is the beautiful thing, that's not only from a professional side where you have a professional relationship, but then you also grow a beautiful friendship. I can't tell you how many clients have said, hey, Hector, here are my keys to my summer home, or come over to my house. I've been to Arizona and stayed at their house. They become friends, right? Because you want to be surrounded around amazing people that love and care about you and are there when times are tough as well.